He fell at the ground, and once he fell at the ground, they got scared. They fell to the floor.
In Sacramento County, a South Sacramento jewelry store was hit by two significant smash-and-grab robberies, leading to the arrest of 19-year-old Julian Lamel. The first incident happened on Christmas Eve during store hours when 7 people entered the store. They smashed display cases using their hands, feet, and other objects, making off with jewelry valued at about $250,000. They escaped on foot and used 2 vehicles to flee the scene.
7 individuals went in to the jewelry store during normal business hours. They used their hands and feet as well to break into display cases, and then ultimately left on foot, and they got into 2 suspect vehicles.
The second robbery occurred just before Valentine's Day, with 2 people involved this time. They again used blunt objects to break into display cases and stole jewelry worth approximately $30,000. During both robberies, customers and staff hid in a back room. Surveillance footage released by detectives showed the suspects ransacking the store.
The customers and employees were scared during the incident. Less suspects during that one, but they did have blunt objects, use those.
A witness recorded a license plate from one of the getaway vehicles, which was later found empty in Stockton, California.
A witness obtained a license plate. That vehicle was actually recovered unoccupied in Stockton, California.
Julian Lamel, who lives in Stockton, was arrested at his home and charged with felony robbery. He is now in Sacramento Main Jail.
We do have several other suspects identified, and we believe they are juveniles.
Several other suspects, believed to be juveniles, have been identified, and authorities are still looking for them. A weapons store on South Wilcrest Drive in Houston, Texas, was burglarized around 4:30 a.m. by approximately 10 suspects. They used a chain attached to a pickup truck to forcefully pull off the store's front doors. Once inside, they quickly caused significant damage as they ransacked the place. The suspects smashed glass cases with hammers to access weapons and also grabbed several rifles from the racks. After taking the weapons, they fled the scene, switched to a different vehicle about a block away from the store, and then drove off in a late-model Chevrolet Traverse SUV. Fortunately, the police were able to make 6 arrests, and the investigation is still active. Back in 2015, a group was involved in 2 burglary incidents at the Stop End Save store on 1626 E Capitol Expressway. 4 suspects participated, breaking the store's window to get inside. During the first incident, 2 entered the store to steal cigarettes, lottery tickets, and alcohol, while the others kept watch. In the second break-in, the number of suspects inside wasn't clear, but at least one was directly involved in the theft. They attempted to escape in a white Mercedes parked outside. The store owner arrived during their escape, and an unidentified driver crashed the Mercedes into a tree in the parking lot, forcing the suspects to flee on foot. Fortunately, the San Jose police arrested all of them. A recent video shows a daring robbery at a Parkdale A&W restaurant one Thursday evening. Around 7 p.m., a masked man walks up to the counter as if to order, but then pulls out a weapon. He points the weapon at the cashier and tries to grab cash from the register. The cashier escapes to the kitchen using a garbage can for protection. The robber jumps over the counter, tells the workers to leave, and the customers run away too. He takes the money and runs off, but the police caught him later. A burglary took place at around 1:56 a.m. on April 15, 2014 at Collector's Firearms, situated at 3301 Fondren at Richmond and Houston. The suspects accessed the weapon store by cutting through an exterior wall. Once inside, at least 2 individuals, wearing hoodies and masks to conceal their identities, stole about 25 weapons. Fortunately, these suspects were later apprehended by the Houston police. A Lululemon store in Washington, D.C. was burglarized when robbers broke the storefront glass and stole clothing. The break-in occurred on Wednesday, August 21, 2024, at around 3:35 a.m. The robbers gained entry by smashing the glass, which allowed them to get inside and take clothes from the store. The Metropolitan Police Department is currently investigating the burglary. Authorities have released images from nearby surveillance cameras that show 2 persons of interest. The police are asking for the public's help in identifying these individuals in connection with the burglary. A man tried to break into a vape shop on Bee Ridge Road by striking the glass window, but the first attempt didn't break it. He fired again, shattering the glass, then pushed his way inside and quickly stole the cash register and other items.
Maybe he thinks it's the fastest way, but that seems to be the only reason that would happen, because it certainly is a noisy way.
Surveillance footage showed him jumping over counters and a concrete wall to get away from the back of the store. He was wearing a mask during the break-in.
Pretty agile, because he's jumped over counters in some of the videos. He jumped over a concrete wall to escape out of the back of one of the stores, but he's wearing a mask of some sort.
Within 3 days, 2 Ignite vapor shops in Sarasota County were robbed in a similar way, with the burglar forcing his way in. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office also reported that 3 vape shops in their area were broken into, including 2 incidents that happened an hour apart on 15th Street East and Manatee Avenue. Surveillance captured images of 5 masked suspects in these burglaries. Authorities from both Sarasota and Manatee counties are asking the public for help to identify the suspects, hoping someone might recognize their movements or the stolen items being sold.
May recognize even the way someone stands, or the way someone walks, or someone who's offered to sell these products to them. In the middle of the night, no, are not very populated areas, but certainly areas where people live not far away.
These burglaries all occurred at night when the vape stores were closed. Following these events, some vape stores have started putting metal bars over their windows to stop future break-ins. Around 5:30 a.m., 3 people tried to break into El Mariachi Mexican Grill using a tool to force open the door. A video inside the restaurant caught the 3 during the break-in attempt. Fernando Lopez, the restaurant's owner, said they managed to steal several bottles of tequila. He was frustrated that the police didn't respond faster, which might have stopped the theft.
It's pretty scary when you're watching play-by-play. I mean, these guys, we just got to get more sophisticated with the security systems, but we're there watching, like if we're playing video games, we're watching, hey, they're there. And I mean, if the cops would have been here a little earlier, they would have caught these guys red-handed. This is Encino. We're on top of the food chain now with the robberies. They were pretty busy.
Lopez noted that this was at least the 2nd time his restaurant had been targeted, and said he plans to talk to security experts to improve the restaurant's security to prevent more incidents in the future. On Friday, January 3rd, 2020, at 11:57 a.m., an unidentified man walked into the Rite Aid at 7401 Ogontz Avenue pretending to buy something. He then handed a note to the employee that demanded, "Give me all the money. I'm sorry. I have a sick child. You have 15 seconds." The man received an unknown amount of money and ran away on foot heading north towards 75th Street. No one was hurt. The Houston Police Department's Robbery Division is asking for help from the public to find a suspect involved in a robbery at an auto parts store in North Houston. The incident took place on Friday, August 18th, at about 8:30 p.m. at a store located in the 400 block of W. Little York. A man wearing a mask walked into the store, showed a weapon to the employees, and demanded money from the cash register. After getting the money, he ran away. The police are encouraging anyone who has information that could help in charging or arresting the suspect to reach out to Crime Stoppers. A woman walks into a busy jewelry store during the afternoon when there are plenty of customers around. The store is in a major shopping mall. She places a wallet and a cloth on the counter and uses a handkerchief as part of her plan. While pretending to be a regular customer, she distracts the salesperson. As she talks to the salesperson, she uses the cloth and the handkerchief to hide her actions. She secretly moves rings that she claims to be trying on onto the cloth, gradually bringing them closer to her wallet. In a practiced move, she uses the handkerchief to cover and gather the items she wants to steal. She finishes her theft by blending the stolen rings with her personal belongings, making it look like nothing unusual happened. Later, it is discovered that the stolen items were worth nearly $25,000. Brett Kennedy, the general manager of Houston Camera Exchange, released surveillance footage showing 3 men breaking into his store.
So much stuff, but what really got to us was how much cleanup there was. There was glass everywhere.
The burglars used a sledgehammer to smash glass cases and filled trash cans with stolen items, creating a significant mess with shattered glass everywhere.
And they took trash cans from the back, dumped the trash out, and just raked things into the trash cans.
The theft resulted in over $150,000 worth of stolen products.
In excess of $150,000.
Kennedy learned that his store was one of 76 businesses targeted by a 4-man crew accused of multiple burglaries throughout Houston. Assistant District Attorney Jacob Salinas is leading the prosecution.
We're ready to bring justice to the community. It had 2 individuals go in the store smash and begin to cut the safe or take whatever property they could, while another individual would be in the car acting as a lookout.
The crime spree started last October and continued until an arrest was made in April. Police used license plate reader cameras and surveillance footage to track a rental car linked to several burglaries. Following the rental car led to the arrest of 2 burglary crew members caught in the act. Authorities recovered safes, pry bars, saws, and other burglary tools, as well as bulletproof vests and stolen weapons from the suspects.
We get the safe from Pink's, we get another safe, and we get some other criminal instruments, pry bars, those sawzalls, those weapons that they're using to commit these crimes.
Investigating the suspects' cell phones provided important evidence, as location data matched the times and places of the burglaries. Text messages between the suspects also helped identify 2 more individuals involved in the crimes.
Population is familiar with these smartphones. They track your location. Communicating with each other, participating and assisting in these crimes. And we were able to find some more contraband, specifically bulletproof vests, as well as stolen weapons.
Both Assistant DA Salinas and Brett Kennedy considered the extensive investigation a success.
If they caught these guys, yeah, I'm very happy.
Salinas mentioned that other businesses might have been affected and encouraged anyone who thinks they were victimized by the crew to report it to the Houston Police Department, HPD. A theft occurred at Zever Jewelers inside the Harlem and Irving Mall, also known as the Harlem Irving Plaza, or HIP, on a Sunday evening around 4:30 p.m. 3 men were involved in the incident. They broke the glass display cases at the jewelry store and stole an unspecified amount of watches and jewelry. Shoppers at the mall were taken aback by the event, with some stopping to capture the smash and grab on their phones. The Norridge Police Department is currently investigating the robbery and has asked anyone with additional video footage or information about the incident to contact them. A robbery took place around 11 a.m. at Geneva Jewelry in the Canyon Crest Town Center in Riverside. 2 suspects followed a customer into the store, acting calm at first, but then suddenly pulled out hammers and started smashing the display cases. They used the hammers to break open the cases and quickly grabbed valuable jewelry, tossing the stolen items into their bags.
They looked like it's funny enough, but no, they were just a straight up hammer. Basically, the customer walked in, but she didn't close it all the way. They walked in nonchalantly like nothing happened. They pulled out their hammers and they just started smashing. And it was super terrifying, but I mean, we're pushing through, like I said.
During the robbery, the store owner's father fired at the ground to scare off the thieves, causing them to drop to the floor briefly before fleeing the store. The suspects ran out about 10 seconds after the initial disturbance, and more actions were taken as they exited.
You can see 2 of the bullet holes right there. He at the ground, and once he hit the ground, they got scared. They fell to the floor. They walked out. They ran out.
Maya, an employee from a neighboring business, witnessed the incident and suggested the thieves might have been scouting the area before the robbery.
And then we just see him running out maybe 10 seconds later, and then 2 or 3 opened the door, stuck their head in, looked around, and ran.
Following the event, the windows of the family-owned business, which has been in operation for over 35 years, were boarded up for repairs. This wasn't the first time the store owner's father had been robbed. He had been a victim of an armed robbery back in 1992.
He went through a robbery, an armed robbery, in fact, where they tied him to a chair in 92.
The family shared the video of the robbery, hoping it would help catch the suspects.
But at the end of the day, the most important thing is just that we're safe.
They stressed the importance of safety and expressed a desire for stricter penalties for such crimes. In a tense situation, a businessman defended himself against robbers at his store thanks to his quick thinking and a surveillance system. His assistant, watching the cameras, warned him about two hooded figures entering the store. The businessman approached them, and the robbers took off their hoods, revealing hats. Pretending to need service, the robbers asked the businessman to slice some cold meats, using this as a distraction to move closer to the warehouse part of the store. Surveillance footage later showed one robber handing a revolver to his shorter partner, who then pointed it at the businessman and demanded all the money, announcing a robbery. The businessman pretended to agree, telling the robbers to stay calm and that he would hand over the money. He moved towards the cash register, creating some space between them. When one robber looked towards the entrance of the businessman's home, which was connected to the warehouse, the businessman saw his chance. He quickly threw an object at the armed robber, hitting the weapon and making the robber drop it. The robbers ran away, and the businessman thought about the increasing danger and risks of running his business, which he had done for 20 years in a neighborhood where he was well known and respected. He worried about his family's safety and the possible outcomes of his actions during the robbery, regretting the loss of lives in similar situations and the persistent crime issues in his community. The Houston Police Department's Robbery Division is asking for the public's help in identifying two suspects involved in an aggravated robbery at a pawn shop. The robbery happened around 9 a.m. when an unknown man and woman entered the store. As soon as they walked in, the male suspect pulled out a weapon and demanded money from the cash registers. At the same time, the female suspect went behind the counter, also asking for cash. One of the suspects produced a bag and forced the employees to fill it with money from the cash trays. After taking the money, both suspects ran away on foot. The Houston Police Department urges anyone with information about this robbery or the suspects to contact Crime Stoppers of Houston directly. A man entered a store just before closing, carrying a large, loose bag that was empty. He was acting suspiciously, constantly looking over his shoulder. It seemed he had decided he loved Spider-Man so much that he wanted to steal some comics. The owner quickly stopped him from leaving with them, and he began cursing. "It's really embarrassing. People should get jobs instead of pulling stunts like this." A robbery took place at a smoke shop on the 3700 block of Addicks Clodine Road in Harris County on August 1st, 2012. Two masked men, armed with pistols, entered the shop. While one suspect kept the store clerk under threat, the other took money from the cash register. The robbers stole approximately $400 in cash. The entire incident was recorded by the store's surveillance cameras, which provided investigators with crucial visual evidence of the crime and the suspects. Fortunately, this eventually led to their arrest. Store alarms and panicked reactions dominate this commercial area after criminals decide to act. Onlookers near the targeted store can only record the robbery, hoping to capture evidence of the crime. Despite this, the robbers pay no attention to those around them and concentrate on clearing out the place. The police have yet to arrive, even though the break-in has been ongoing for several minutes. As time passes, the frustration and impatience of the bystanders grow, prompting them to react. Despite their efforts, the criminals still manage to flee the scene. A store in Kent has faced multiple instances where staff were physically assaulted by shoplifters. In reaction to these thefts, the store added around 20 surveillance cameras and created a wall of shame displaying photos of shoplifters.
Emotionally, it hurts me a lot because every piece of merchandise we lose to shoplifters is a loss to the business. Yes, multi times. You know, they punch the staff and still take the basket away.
Despite these steps, there remains a belief that shoplifters are not being adequately deterred, partially due to what is seen as ineffective police action. The shop owner, while trusting the police, is frustrated by their inability to significantly reduce shoplifting incidents.
Yes, I do have trust in them, but not in terms of taking action against the shoplifters. And that's why shoplifters are becoming more courageous.
This frustration is shared by other shopkeepers who feel that even visible security measures like cameras are not effective deterrents but merely decorations. The British Retail Consortium, BRC, reports that shoplifting incidents doubled in 2023, with over 16 million incidents costing retailers more than £1 billion. Daily, there are over 1,000 violent or abusive incidents against shop workers, highlighting a significant impact on staff safety.
What we're seeing is a real epidemic of issues being caused by the fact that there just isn't the response that is needed from the police, the follow-up, and there is really no deterrent.
The Home Office has plans to increase patrols in areas with frequent violent incidents and to enhance the use of facial recognition software to identify offenders.
I think the police have a lot of demand on their time, undoubtedly. You know, most criminals will hone their skills by stealing in the first instance, and they will then move on to other types of crime. And we're seeing it now with the organised gangs who are highly organised. You know, this is happening on an industrial scale. So it is time now for policing to really understand the threat, the risk that this poses, and the impact.
However, the effectiveness of these initiatives remains uncertain due to the scale of offenses and existing backlogs in the judicial system. A break-in occurred at a business located at the intersection of Jane Street and Lambton Avenue. Happening at around 1:36 a.m., 3 suspects arrived in a vehicle, broke into the business, and stole an ATM machine. 2 of the suspects went inside to remove the ATM, while the third helped load it into their vehicle. They then fled the scene in a silver Mercedes SUV, which did not have license plates, but could be identified by a rosary hanging from the rearview mirror. Security cameras captured images and videos of the incident, which have been released to help identify the suspects. As of now, these individuals have not been arrested. A wallet theft occurred at a Panera Bread in McKinney. A woman's purse was hanging on her chair while she ate lunch, and the theft was caught on surveillance. The footage showed another woman reaching into the purse to take the wallet, while a man with her seemed to block others from seeing the act.
It's real quick. They were pros, and I didn't see them, hear them, feel them, or anything. In a quick moment, I'm like, oh, just, set it back there. And then just eating my lunch, just reached right in there, and then takes the time to open it up while she's standing there.
The victim, Lori Gibbs, a longtime educator, didn't realize her wallet was missing until she noticed a fraudulent $2,800 charge on her credit card from a nearby Best Buy, made shortly after the theft. Gibbs found out about the theft when she got the notification of the charge.
And so I was like, something's going on, so I reached over in my purse and my wallet was gone.
She then went back to Panera Bread to check the surveillance footage and was upset about not noticing the theft as it happened.
I was mad at myself because, first of all, that I put it there, and then second was that I was so oblivious to what was going on behind me. People know better and they do it anyway, like I did, but I won't let that happen again.
Gibbs conveyed a message to the thieves about the importance of honest work and respecting others' property.
Work and get a job and buy your own things and keep your hands to yourself.
The McKinney Police Department is looking into the incident and other charges made with the stolen credit card, but no arrests had been made yet, and it wasn't clear if these thieves had targeted others. The Houston Police Department's Robbery Division is requesting public assistance to locate 3 suspects linked to a series of violent incidents, including 3 aggravated robberies that occurred on November 11, 2021. The first incident happened around 10:15 p.m. at a convenience store located on the 1400 block of West Gulf Bank in Houston, Texas. 3 unidentified males entered the store, one of whom was armed with an assault rifle. After the clerk secured the cash registers behind bulletproof glass, the suspects left without taking anything. Approximately 10 minutes later, around 10:25 p.m., the same suspects targeted an individual servicing an ATM next to a bank. An armed security guard accompanying the person servicing the ATM responded with force when confronted by the suspects, who then fled the scene. Notably, one of the suspects briefly fell from their getaway vehicle during the escape. Earlier that night, 2 hours before the first robbery, at a gas station on the 600 block of East Ritchie in Harris County, outside Houston, the owner of a red Nissan SUV was carjacked by the suspects while he was refueling. This vehicle was subsequently used in the later robberies. The Houston police are urging anyone with information about these incidents to contact Crime Stoppers of Houston directly. The Houston Police Department and Crime Stoppers are seeking the public's assistance in identifying and apprehending 4 suspects involved in a violent robbery at JD Jewelry Inc., located in the Plaza de Americas shopping mall. 4 unidentified males entered the store and began smashing the display cases with sledgehammers to access the jewelry. During the robbery, an employee who tried to intervene was severely assaulted by the suspects, sustaining significant injuries, including a broken jaw and a fractured eye bone. After stealing the jewelry, the suspects fled the scene and were last seen running toward the mall parking lot, where they escaped in a red hatchback SUV, possibly a Nissan Juke. The Houston Police Department's Robbery Division is actively investigating the case and is urging anyone with information about the incident or the suspects to come forward. In Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, a man attempted to rob a clothing store after browsing for 30 minutes. When he tried to leave with the stolen items, he discovered that the door was locked. In a panic to escape, he dropped the clothes and attempted to force the doors open. An employee eventually unlocked the door, but the suspect pushed them to the ground, snatched the clothes, and fled in a getaway car. The suspect made off with approximately $200 worth of merchandise, and the police are still searching for him. A robbery occurred on Thursday, March 8, 2018, at 12:26 a.m. at Walgreens, located at 3317 Montrose in Houston, Texas. A man entered the store and approached the register to buy a drone and a pair of headphones. After the items were scanned, the suspect attempted to pay with a credit card, but it was declined. Sensing something was off, the employee placed the drone on the floor. The suspect then pushed the employee and tried to grab the drone. In response, the employee threw the drone down an aisle to keep it away from him and pushed it toward the back of the store. The suspect chased the employee, eventually kicking him in the ribs before fleeing the store empty-handed. This individual has not been caught yet. Officers responded to a report of a woman stealing at a store. As they got close to the suspect, this occurred.
Drop everything. Stop. Drop everything. I'm telling you to get your hands off of me. Drop it. Get your hands off of me. No, not. Yes, I didn't do nothing. You got that? I got this one. It needs 2 of y'all. It needs 2 of y'all. It needs 2 of y'all. Man, stop. That's me.
The woman is resisting strongly, both verbally and physically.
Get off of me! $20 for Liberty 1015. Get the off me, bitch! Stop it. Ain't no you're under arrest. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're going to jail. Okay. Walk back here with us? Okay. Okay. You have anything in your pockets? Don't worry about it. What's on me?
As the officer begins to search her, she repeatedly expresses her discomfort and distress.
I said I don't want to be touched. I said I don't want to be touched, right? Okay. All my get the off me.
You have a few.
Why are you pulling my shit up?
Because you.
I believe I just saw Shannon.
My
PD. Stop.
get the off of me.
Where did you just get with her at? This is third time today. Different situations.
Say no 20?
It was at Birchwood, and then she got 27.8 from a motel.
Okay. You have a female 1012 that can come. She's got stuff on.
Despite her protests, the officers need to ensure that she doesn't have any stolen goods or dangerous items.
Phone, charger, my money.
I saw Shannon walking through the PD.
It's on to me. No, ain't no stop. Get off of me.
No, man. You are going to jail.
I'll take me there. Y'all not taking my though. My going with me.
We are going to remove all property.
Call Angela Nelson now.
I'm not calling anybody.
You calling her now?
Yeah.
That's my mother. Call her now.
How old are you?
Call my mom.
I'm not 30, 31.
Don't worry about it, because you don't know me. Remember?
Yep.
So let me go.
All right.
You better let me go. All right? Oh, all right. Telling y'all right now.
24-19. You quit.
The whole process faces a lot of resistance from the woman, who continually insists that she is innocent.
Did you have somebody?
Shannon.
Oh, okay. I think
y'all know who I am.
I think she's got a
and my mom
unitard
watching.
on, and she's got everything.
And I ain't did nothing wrong.
I just can't get everything.
That's what it looks like.
Watch.
I feel a phone.
A phone, a charger, and my money. My
Is there?
My
There's no pockets.
ain't on me.
There's stuff down in
But yeah, but you could tell it.
It's my
Yes, ma'am, it is yours.
So get the off me.
It's going to go to the jail with you.
So take me to jail with me.
We will shortly.
Y'all not taking me nowhere, because you can't. Y'all stuck here. So let me go.
Despite her protests, the officers must follow protocol to ensure the safety and security of everyone during the arrest process.
Yes, ma'am. Here you go. They're going to be slightly large for you, but
She's got a like a. It feels like a unitard on, and there's just all kinds of stuff though.
Okay. Okay. Get the fuck off of me. Okay.
Stop.
No, let me go.
Stop. Everything's.
If y'all poke me with anything, it's gonna be a freaking problem. Do not touch me. Get off my feet. My feet on the ground. My feet are on the ground. I paid for these shoes. Let me go. It don't take all of y'all.
Instead of cooperating, the suspect chooses to complicate matters for the officers and, particularly, for herself.
For me.
It does when you keep fighting.
What are y'all doing to me for what?
We've already told you you're going to jail for theft.
Take me to jail. Because all the stuff I stole on me then. If I stole something. Because I'm allergic to latex. Y'all want to rub me down with it. Look at your hands though. Disgusting. Disgusting. What is this?
No,
my
it's over there on the ground. Oh, you yeah.
She's still carrying everything.
Yeah.
Why are you touching me? What is that? What are you? Is it a pump?
The officers collect all her belongings into a bag as they prepare to take her to jail.
I think it's the charger to the phone. Phone charger.
That's what the I said. My phone, my charger, all my Okay. If you touch my pussy with them gloves, it's gonna be a problem. One thing about it.
Contact wise. No? On the bag? Okay.
You touch, take that glove off. You touch my pussy with that shit. Ain't no stop. You get your ugly ass off of me. Right now.
They handle the items carefully, ensuring everything is accounted for as they get ready to move her to the Lake County Jail.
You think I'm playing? Turn the camera on. Turn the camera on. Pull it out. Pull it out.
Want a direct book or direct book or right over here?
What's in your legs, dear? Bruh, you touch down there, it's gonna be a fucking problem. So you have.
Probably.
Yeah, put it in the bag. Everything that's on me.
My wallet too, right there. Everything is of my possession.
Yes, ma'am.
Put it in the bag.
It's going in a bag and all going to the jail with you.
Okay.
While being transported to jail, the woman continues to express her grievances and voice her displeasure with the entire situation.
Okay. Because they're not coming off. Put them behind you. I can't right now, but I can when we get there. They'll get... Okay. But I can't.
Why did you put them on tight?
They were just put on like you were resisting.
So what?
What do you mean?
10 of y'all on me?
There's only 2 of us.
Like, y'all made me drop my food that I paid for. You know what that is? Don't serve me. It's my right to eat. And be on these streets.
Okay.
Despite her ongoing resistance and complaints, the officers remain composed and continue to carry out their duties.
Okay? So y'all just, the police just tried to rob me on national TV because my phone was still recording. That y'all took from me, all that y'all took. Remember, so get me to the jail station now.
To the jail. To the Lake County Jail. All right, so do I. Okay. Nope. I don't have any. No, we're right here at the jail. We're already at the jail.
Upon arriving at the Lake County Jail, the woman is charged with petty theft, criminal mischief for damage to property valued at $200, and resisting arrest. On October 31st, 2023, police were called to a Party City in Illinois after a woman was caught stealing several items. When the police arrived, she attempted to resist and evade arrest. Unfortunately, the situation did not end well.
What'd you take?
Are they on her?
I think they're in her bag.
16. We're gonna be out with that female in the parking lot. 16. We're fighting with her.
What are you doing? This is not right! Like shit, what the f*** is y'all doing? What is y'all doing?
Stand back now.
Okay, I will do that.
Get on the ground now.
You don't have to put me on the ground.
Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
You don't have to do that.
Hands behind your back.
Okay.
Do it now.
Where are you supposed to be?
Hands behind your back.
I have asthma, and
Stop
I cannot
fighting.
breathe.
Stop fighting.
But can you listen?
Kicking me.
I have
You're gonna get
asthma.
tased.
Can you push? Can you put me up?
Stand up. Sit down.
I need my asthma. What the f? Like seriously, what
Yeah.
Put your feet out to the side. Stand up.
Like damn, I got asthma. He's standing all over me.
Jesus.
Can you call my
Stand up. Get hand on the camera. You gonna stand up or what?
Yes, I'm gonna stand up. What the f would you stand up me for? I can't even motherfucking breathe. Y'all guys be overdoing your job. The f niggas out here getting killed.
We told you to stop resisting too.
Okay, I ain't fucking resist shit. Y'all ain't got the right to text me. The f is you talking about? Yeah, you wanna tackle me all other types of shit. What the f is wrong with y'all? The f y'all swear about the wrong shit.
Stop.
I'm putting my motherfucking shoes on. Y'all ass tweaking.
Stop.
Why is you holding my arms like that?
You're acting like this. Stop.
What you mean you acting like this? You overdoing your
Oh, she said you're stealing. That's fine.
Face that.
Quit moving around.
I can't breathe. What the f you mean? Stop moving around. I can't breathe.
Let's get cut it.
And I hope y'all recorded everything that y'all just did to me too.
So I'm gonna cut it because we're not taking the cuffs back off her.
You got stuff in here.
The officers then searched her and discovered the stolen items on her person.
Inside of her coat.
Inside her coat? What you got inside your coat, Ronnie?
Hand up.
Okay, I'm gonna move. You don't move too much.
Nah, she got like shit on
I
her
can feel
coat.
it's inside her coat, yeah.
Yes. This thing you called, you gotta pay for stuff. Okay? And then when you
It's
pay,
expensive.
here, we haven't searched the rest of her.
She'll get nothing else. It's just a little bit of
It runs up that coat.
There's nothing else in the damn car.
There's nothing I can see.
Can you please bring it back up?
Yes, ma'am. In 1 minute, okay? Let me check this inside pocket.
Okay.
There you go. How's that?
Wrestle around and do dumb. Okay.
What you mean wrestle around?
What do you mean? I think that was.
Your car or mine?
Put in yours.
Come on over here.
Floor in here.
Eventually, she was charged with retail theft and resisting a police officer. Some people go shopping for their kids' camping trips, but others choose to shoplift instead. In July 2023, the police were called to a store following reports of a couple caught stealing.
Short version is I was just walking in, and I was actually just by their car, they parked right where you parked. Okay. I saw them running out, did not identify myself or anything, but I was right by the car. And he told me to get out of the place instantly. So I did get a picture.
And then that's what they did.
Okay. All right. And do we have video of them? We've most of it. I literally just out there. Okay, yeah. Come on to the office. Sounds good.
After hearing from the employee, the officer wrote down information about the suspects and their car. The vehicle was seen the next day at a Safeway store.
Hey man, I'm Corporal Naskirk Police Department. Hey, I'm Corporal Naskirk Police Department. You all right, come and chat with me real quick? Hey man, can you just have a seat on my bumper, please? So, please turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Is being detained right now?
What is he being detained for?
Both of you guys are being detained right now.
Me? What did I do?
Tuck, put your hands together. Hey man, put your hands together. Hey, fingers together, palms together. I'll pick up your cigarette, I promise. Drop your cigarette, palms together. Hey, I will tell you here in a sec. Put your palms together. Sir, don't. Forget it. No, they aren't. Put your palms together. What the f***ing thing on, bro? Hey, put your fingers up, man. I know it's your fingers. You're still going part of the bro. I'm not trying to you, bro. I didn't get my palms together, bro. Shoot. I didn't. That's all you have to do.
Brendan, stop it.
Brandon, it's gonna be real quick. We'll let you know what's going on, okay?
And then we're gonna be out of these cuffs, right?
We're gonna explain to you what's going on and why you're being detained, okay?
I didn't do anything.
The officers responded quickly, but the suspect, named Brandon, appeared nervous and possibly uncooperative. If he's feeling nervous, staying silent might be best for him. However, he might be considering other options.
You guys are nuts. I'm not nuts, man, because you live all the way in Everett, dude. I know. I was dropping my kids off at camp yesterday, bro. What the do you mean, bro? Here, nah, that. Hey, chill. You got me up, bro. So yesterday, a mail matching your description. And get my lighter. Can I get my cigarettes? Yeah. Hey, how many mails rest of my point? Ponytail. Yeah. Chill the out of here, bro. Let me explain. Explain. Hey, I'm going to explain it all to you, but you gotta let me explain it to you. Can I get my light? Yeah. I got a light. We're all over here. Hey. I'm willing to work with you on this, but chill. Go, right? Hey, I will explain everything to you, but you gotta chill for me, okay, Brandon? So you're saying you had this vehicle yesterday, it wasn't in the city at all? Your car? No, I was dropping my kids off at camp.
Yes, it was in the city yesterday.
The car was?
Yes, because my friend, who's in the store right now, came here to get groceries.
Was he with your friend yesterday, or was it just your friend in the car?
It was just my friend in the car.
Brandon is visibly agitated, and he's fortunate to have a patient police officer handling the situation. However, right from the start, his story about the car doesn't align with his partner's account, which could make it seem like a straightforward case. But it turns out there's another person involved, adding complexity to the situation.
So let's go with you saying, hey, it's not him, or it's not Brandon, it's not you. So who was it?
My friend that's in the store, probably. She took my car yesterday. He has, see, I can't.
1, 2, 3. I'll take one more here, please.
I don't want, I'm not going down for something that she did.
Yeah, she did. And I'll tell you what. Well, he's giving me a bunch of lip. I'm going to show you the proof that it was your vehicle, okay? And you can tell me if I'm lying. How's that sound? Hey, is that your car with the around sticker and the same license plate right here?
So.
Yeah. So right now, you guys are my theft suspects, right? Until I know otherwise.
Well, she's in the store right now getting her medicine, but I don't want it to be known that I told that it was her, not me.
Okay. She a bigger gal?
Yeah.
Leaf blonde hair? So was the Brandon with you?
I don't even know him. That's my friend.
Okay. Who was the gentleman with you yesterday? Was it the gentleman out in the car with you today? Yeah. Is that a yes? Did you just say yes to me?
I'm just scared. Because I have 4 kids, I'm scared right now.
Right, but your honesty goes a long way with me right now, right? It's the difference between me keeping you in jail or taking you to jail or criminally citing you because you got medical issues, right? There are 4 kids of them. But I need your honesty about everything that happened yesterday, okay?
Yeah.
So, the gentleman Brandon, guy with the
yeah.
But he was with you yesterday. And he was the male who stole the items from the store, correct?
Because she cooperated and has medical issues, the blonde suspect likely won't face jail time. However, Brandon could end up in a different situation if he keeps lying. After finding out what might happen to him, Brandon's partner has something to tell the officers.
So, chat with your friend. She's under arrest too. My partner's in there with him, but she's advising that she, along with Brandon, were both in Ross yesterday. So
Ross?
Yeah, here in Kirkland. And they got stuff for the kids to go to camp, and that's what they stole.
Oh, no.
Clearly, she and Brandon were both in on this yesterday. So clearly, you're not the person I'm looking for. So I appreciate your honesty with me. Appreciate her honesty. I'm going to talk to Brandon, but right now, Brandon's going to be under arrest for the theft as well.
Okay. Of here and somewhere else?
Of here? Did he steal anything from here?
No, I thought that's what we were in the parking lot from, stealing from Safeway.
Well, yesterday, your car is involved in a theft at Ross.
You didn't say that. You said Safeway.
I said Safeway.
Okay.
That was Safeway. Yeah,
okay.
No worries. Yeah, I told him yesterday. So it sounds like they got for the kids to go to camp. So I'm going to go chat with him, and then she unfortunately got all these medical stuff, looks like, so she might not be coming with me, but we'll figure that out as well, okay? She might have stuff. We might still take her in to get fingerprint or photographed, but release her today just because of her medical issues.
Did you get released today too?
He lied to me. So I'm going to go chat and give him a chance to be honest.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. Like I told him, he does not have a good background of police being nice, okay? Racial profiling, racism.
Well, but today he's already lied to me because he did commit a crime, and he is the one who committed the crime in our city. So he had this chance to be honest with me then about it, right? So, okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to go to jail either. He's on Suboxone, okay? He's out of his meds. His appointment's tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. If we miss that, he's screwed.
Well, we'll go chat and we'll see how honest he is with me.
It makes sense that Brandon might have issues with the police if he's had bad experiences with them before. However, he really needs to think carefully about his current situation. If he continues to be hostile, it could lead to him facing jail time.
Here, because I had a lengthy conversation with her in the store, right? Well, the gal who was also involved in this theft yesterday, right? And wasn't a lot of What do you think she told me about the theft yesterday? Okay.
Oh, let's talking about cars.
Okay. If you're not going to be honest with me and given this chance here, then today you're going to jail.
Be honest for what?
About
what you want me to do?
About the theft yesterday.
You want me to say I broke the law so you could take me to jail? No.
I already know you broke the law, Brandon, but
say got me up. You got the wrong car. You leave me the alone and you out of it.
Let's pull him out searching. All right, Brandon, you're under arrest yesterday for theft. Okay? Because you committed theft yesterday here in our city. So step out. We're going to.
That's down here. You want me to admit these things?
I do.
Oh, that. No.
Okay.
Babe, give me my phone and I'll be calling him. Help me.
Brandon and the blonde woman were both charged with shoplifting. Due to her medical condition and her cooperation, the woman was booked and then released, while Brandon ended up spending the night in jail. Despite the risks, crime continues to fascinate people, often drawing crowds to crime scenes. In this video, we see many passersby and residents stopping to witness the unfolding situation. The footage shows a large group of criminals gathering around a store, preparing to carry out a heist in a dangerous manner. People in the area watch closely, anxious to see what the group will do next, which is shocking. Increased boldness, a perceived lack of consequences, and changes in society may lead to more daytime crimes. Unfortunately, this has become more common as many individuals face worsening struggles, pushing them toward desperation and crime. Bystanders can do little but document the event while urgently calling for the police, realizing the seriousness of what they're witnessing. The robbers move quickly, breaking in and stealing merchandise. The video concludes with the robbers rushing away with their loot. A man entered a jewelry store, pretending to be a regular customer, browsing items without raising any suspicion. As he examined the merchandise, his accomplice approached the door.
¿Cuánto quiere gastar? Omega. ¿Cuánto? $1,500. $6,000. $1,000. Este de ayer. Hay otra caja, ¿eh?
Sí, pero no creo que esté cogiendo la otra.
Vamos a
Suddenly, the first man revealed a weapon and threatened the people inside. His accomplice then herded the employees to the back of the store.
Venga para acá, subir para el arriba, dale porque se me impide, ¿vale? Dale, no, un poco, dale.
With everyone else out of the way, the first man began to pocket some expensive jewelry, calmly placing it into his bag.
Dale que ya tocó bastante, dale. Dale. Se va a quitar la puerta afuera, se va al tirote. Se va. No hay nada. ¿Listo? No. Andá que hay fuego, andá que hay fuego. Dale.
Tú tienes que abrir para que salga.
Surprisingly, they executed the heist smoothly without any chaos, broken glass, or violence.
La boluda no nos ven, ¡Sara! ¡No nos están viendo, que no nos vamos! ¡Esta rápida ahí! ¡No nos ven la boluda! ¡Estamos viendo la cámara!
However, they overlooked a small yet crucial detail. The store was equipped with a 4K camera. The high-quality footage captured by this camera eventually led to their arrest. By the way, I didn't know Mr. Bean was robbing stores now. Around 6:11 p.m. on August 5th, 2023, officers Anthony Azzaline and Dominic Allegretta from the Hoboken Police Department responded to a shoplifting call at ShopRite on Madison Street. They arrived at 6:16 p.m. and went to the loss prevention office, where they met the loss prevention officer and the suspected shoplifter, 43-year-old Catherine.
Do you have an ID on you?
I don't. I left it at work. Yeah.
This is your car, though?
Yeah, that's my car.
Just so you know, everything's being recorded on body camera, right?
Absolutely.
What's your first name?
Catherine?
Last name?
Bryce?
What's your middle name?
And
so we don't have nothing now, we're just going
so
through.
basic.
Yes, we're going upstairs. You don't have ID, right?
I do, but it's at work.
Okay. All right, so
I'd be more than happy, like I said, to take.
he's gonna obviously ask for pretty much all your information. We're gonna verify that it's you.
Yeah.
Depending on what they want to do.
Like I'd love to just pay for it.
It's up to them.
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
Catherine, what's your birthday?
The loss prevention officer told them he saw Catherine hiding items in her personal shopping cart at 4:56 p.m. He watched her on the surveillance cameras until she went to the self-checkout at 5:51 p.m. While she paid about $90 for some items, she tried to leave without paying for an additional $229.18 worth of goods.
Yeah. I'm switching my ID to here too, so.
So you officially moved here?
Yeah, in process.
But just your ID just says. What's his address, you said?
So.
Last correction. So it's like senior west here.
Obviously.
And
This is
just
my
have an
parent,
ID
almost
for, I
my
guess, one of you? An ID just for one?
Yeah, just so we have someone's info.
I think I have your information anyway.
Yeah.
The officers were given a detailed receipt showing the value of the items she allegedly tried to steal, and the store chose to press charges. Officer Allegretta arrested Catherine for shoplifting. She was handcuffed and taken to the patrol car.
434 Matthew service, can I get a cab?
So, boom to 5.
4993. 4993.
Huh? So, 200 to 500. Yeah.
134 4993 received.
You want to hold on to it? 25? Yeah. Good. And that's just what she actually paid for.
No, that's what she didn't pay for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the same thing?
Yeah.
Both? All right.
Yeah, we're gonna take this one. So what's the policy you guys have for that?
So based on the amount, they want her arrested based on the amount.
Was it over 200? Is that
No,
what it is for you
no,
guys?
Over 75 in this store, they
75?
said. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Catherine. So
All right.
at this time, you are going to place on the arrest for shoplifting. I'm just going to you stand up.
I can't give you money.
No. Their policies over 75. They want the person arrested. So.
Catherine was transported to the Hoboken Police Department for processing, where Officer Lee searched her, took her fingerprints, and photographed her. She was charged with shoplifting and released, waiting for her court date. On December 19, 2023, court records show Catherine didn't enter a plea, and the original charge was reduced to disturbing the peace. She paid $283 in fines. At around 1:12 p.m. on June 4th, 2024, officers Frank Lombardo and Harry Montalvo from the Hoboken Police Department responded to a report of shoplifting at ShopRite on Madison Street. They went to the Loss Prevention Office, where they met Felix and the alleged shoplifter, identified as 23-year-old Ismail Tamat Martin.
What's going on?
Good.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing? Just so you know, we have our body cameras on. Everything's been recorded.
He's been whatever you guys got here now. He's over here punching the table. Now he's punched the chair. He's been getting a little aggressive and all that.
Towards you guys, or
Nah, he just started.
just the table?
So we've been trying to control himself. He's been out of control. He gave us the ID, then he ripped it off our hands. Ripping paper off.
You have your ID?
So we explained to him twice, about the ID. He said he didn't have ID. Once we called, he took out an ID. He's been uncooperative.
Ishmael?
Yes. Yeah, we got that. We just need our address. That's about it.
¿Dónde tú vives? You speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So you got that? How much was that?
126.
You guys want to sign a complaint?
I mean, I was gonna give him the chance of not signing the complaint, but I'm gonna do it either way because it's just it's like talking to a kid. So.
What time did he walk in here?
¿Hay un apartamento ahí? ¿O es una casa?
Basement.
The loss prevention officer informed Officer Montalvo that Ismail had tried to leave the store without paying for about $126.68 worth of items. He also mentioned that Ismail became belligerent toward the loss prevention staff after being detained.
He walked in, I'd say maybe, I caught on to him maybe about like 12:55, that's when I started watching him. So, I say if he walked in maybe at 12:40. I say 12:40. I don't think he was here that long.
And what aisle?
That's what he took was men's t-shirts and Dove shampoo. That's aisle 3 and 4.
And you started putting them in a bag?
Yeah, and one of those like frozen. You put the frozen.
Aisle 3 and 4?
Yeah, that's what he
This is the receipt right here?
Yeah.
You have a photo of the
stuff? Yeah, I took a picture of it.
Let me just get your ID and then I'll send you the link for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's upload everything.
Since they wanted to press charges, Officer Lombardo arrested Ismael. A search during the arrest revealed he was carrying prohibited items.
So, you want to... Let's take this off or something. You have a t-shirt on there?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I want to check the something.
It's, I don't know, it's hot out there. All right, so you're being placed under arrest for the shoplifter, you know it. Yeah, this is why, look.
So he wasn't aggressive towards you guys, just
No,
we say is it
he
frustrating?
just started getting a little crazy in here.
He was just upset. One, I love it. I'm gonna send you the link from where
Yeah, you got everything?
you have it on video and everything.
Okay. Careful. That's why, that's why.
Ismael was transported to the Hoboken Police Department for further processing, where he was searched again. He was charged with shoplifting and an additional charge, and then transported to the Hudson County Correctional Facility. At around 4:45 p.m. on April 16, 2024, Sergeant Dennis Figueroa and Officer Harold Milne from the Hoboken Police Department responded to a report of shoplifting involving a known serial shoplifter at ShopRite on Madison Street. They went to the loss prevention office, where they met the loss prevention officer and the alleged shoplifter, 44-year-old Manuel Rodriguez.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
Fine.
What do we got?
$154 oxtail.
Okay.
154. This is IG. Station clock.
Are we...
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just sign the trespass form and you're good to go.
Alright, and you're pursuing charges? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Boss, just do me a favor?
Yeah.
Just hang up that phone
Can
real
I
quick.
just finish making this
I just
call?
need you to hang up. Please. Do you have, who was that on the phone?
My baby mama.
Okay. Why do you need her?
I'm just letting her know what's happening.
Okay.
You guys have a child together?
Yeah.
How old?
She's 8.
Okay. And she's taking care of the child right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, just answer it. I'll talk to her real quick. Because I'm just going to let her know what's happening. It'll be done in 2 seconds. What's her name?
Wait a second. No, never mind. My daughter picked up. Okay.
Okay.
I just need you to also take that bag off of me, please.
The loss prevention officer told the officers that Manuel had placed $154.47 worth of oxtail meat into a reusable bag, bypassed the self-checkout, and tried to leave the store without paying. After being informed that the store wanted to press charges, Manuel was arrested for shoplifting.
All right, Manuel, stand up for us, please.
I got I'm going to take this watch off for you. All right. Actually, take that off for me. Take that watch off for me. I don't want to hurt you. Appreciate it. You got anything on you that I need to know about? Guns, drugs, knives, needles, anything that's going to hurt me, anything that's going to hurt you?
Folding knife in the little pocket.
This one?
Yeah, the little pocket.
In the little pocket, though. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Any reason why you're carrying around a pocket knife?
For work.
Work and stuff? Okay. What do you do for a living? Construction. Listen, this is going to be an easy process, okay? We're going to bring you up to headquarters. We're going to do our paperwork. We're going to get you processed. And we're going to, depending on if you have any warrants and, you know, your history and stuff. When was the last time you were arrested?
Couple months.
Couple months?
Yeah.
You remember what it was for?
It was like trespassing or something.
Trespassing?
Yeah. Well, you have some needles in here.
Yeah.
You're a user, my man?
Yep.
Not to, we're just going to make sure we know what's going on.
They're all new.
When was the last time you used?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
What do you need this for?
Work.
Spread your legs for me, please. Like I said, you got nothing on you, right? It's gonna hurt me.
Yep.
Nope.
That's it.
Drugs.
Nope. Negative. We're gonna be turning your phone off for the time being, okay?
So obviously, depending on your criminal history, depending on if you have any warrants, we're gonna do the paperwork, and that'll determine whether you go to the county jail today or not. Okay?
And when we get over there, I'll be able to call you.
I just want to make sure that your daughter's okay, so we'll be able to give you a call for that sense. But it's to make sure that your baby mother is with your child.
I just wanted to make her aware of what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to have for the weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
Then if that's the case, then yes, we'll let you make a phone call. We got you.
Give me the case number.
I got you.
Good.
250. Can I get a case number?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you had a cash in there. I'm gonna seal it back up in there, and we're gonna count it all at headquarters, okay?
Rodriguez was handcuffed and searched, during which officers found prohibited items and a significant amount of cash. After a preliminary search, he was escorted to the patrol car and taken to police headquarters for processing.
Yeah, I got you.
Good?
Yeah, good one. Seatbelt.
At police headquarters, he was searched again. During paperwork processing, officers discovered that Manuel had outstanding warrants from Bayonne and Jersey City. He was charged with shoplifting and sent to the Hudson County Correctional Facility. At around 4:48 p.m. on April 17, 2024, Officer Hochstadter from the Hoboken Police Department responded to a shoplifting incident involving two males at ShopRite on Madison Street. He went to the loss prevention office, where he met the loss prevention officer and one of the suspects, identified as 38-year-old Clement Jerome.
So the situation here is we got a total of 77 just in the harbor section, and then 336 in liquor.
Okay.
So we're talking about a total of about.
I told two guys.
So the other guy ended up getting away. Okay. It was a whole confusing situation because it happened so fast. So the guy that he was with just came in, scoped it out, boom, boom. You know, I got the story from the liquor store as well. They were telling me, I guess the other guy he was with scoped it out, just grabbed his bag and just started throwing it in there. He ended up, you know, staying with the bag, and the one just got away.
Okay.
He was telling me they both stay at the shelter in Hoboken shelter. I got a picture of the other guy. We were able to bring him up, but the other guy got away.
Okay.
He headed up towards the high school when I was following him. But we do got a picture if you want to see it. You guys can take it or whatever. This is the other guy right here. 37.
Yeah, the other guy got away.
Other guy got away. This is the other guy right here.
The loss prevention officer explained that he managed to stop Clement and bring him to the office with a duffel bag full of stolen items. Although the other male escaped, the officer provided a description to the police. After reviewing the stolen goods, it was found that Clement had tried to take 4 bottles of 1,800 tequila silver worth $54.99 each, 1 bottle of 1,800 tequila reposado worth $52.99, 1 bottle of strawberry daiquiri worth $12.99, 1 bottle of Hendrick's gin worth $49.99, along with various items like body wash and deodorant totaling $76.26. The overall value of the items came to $413.13. Clement was placed under arrest for shoplifting, handcuffed, and searched, during which Officer Hochstetter found him in possession of prohibited items.
So, I just gotta get him to sign the trespass form, and then he's good to go.
Okay.
The only information he gave me was this right here. This is what he got his name on.
Unit make your way to Columbus Park. We have a 11-year-old.
This is his?
And
Yeah, you gotta write that information down.
the states that the 11-year-old was beat up by another
That's yours?
kid. Gonna roll a race.
This is bag.
Other states
This was the
child
guy's
being
bag.
improved.
I'm gonna keep this bag because I need a bag.
Okay.
I'm homeless, so I'm from Jersey City.
Okay.
Sign right here. That's the trespassing form.
What's gonna be a charge for this?
Well, you were shoplifting, so. And that's to let you know that you're not allowed back here.
Yeah, this is my first time here.
Video.
Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
We'll send you the
Turn
link. Just add it to the.
Yeah, I already get the video. Take it to the angle.
I don't have a state ID to get my property.
What happened?
I don't have a state ID.
If you give us something with your photo and your name on it, then you'll be able to get your document.
Thanks, sir.
This is the only stuff you have?
No, it's not. It's not tight. I can put my finger on it. Stop moving. I'm gonna turn this way so I can see. I'm gonna lock them so they don't get tighter, okay?
5 them out. Make it 10th and 10th and grand.
You have anything on you I should know about?
Report,
Shelby, you got a description on the other end.
What's that?
my smoke glass.
That's the other
You have a
one?
crack pipe on you? Okay, where is it?
After a preliminary search, he was escorted to the patrol car and taken to police headquarters by Officers Shelby Seekendick and Sheena Vega for further processing.
What's your drawing? You need email?
You have any medical issues?
Just urinate. When I drink too much, I urinate a lot.
You got the receipt, Shelby? Yeah. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
I guess I don't want to hear me on the radio. What's the case number? Alright, but 24. You got it. 24-6833.
6833?
Yeah.
So 6833.
Yeah, 26833.
Alright.
You got it? 24-26833.
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
Yep. You got it?
At headquarters, he was searched again. While completing the paperwork, officers discovered that Clement had an outstanding warrant from Bayonne. He was charged with shoplifting and sent to the Hudson County Correctional Facility. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.